Up and the old pick your poison. Where do you go?
Well, you know, if you don't have your A game, you're going to have a pretty long day. And this is reminiscent of the lineup they had back in 2007, where you had Robbie Cano hitting down the 8 or 9 hole.
Right.
And it was a 300 hitter and drove in nearly 100. So this lineup is reminiscent of the depth of that one back then.
Right. All right, John, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, guys.
John Farrow in our studios. The pop-up there, that was nearly a truck hitting a Volkswagen.
I'm sure Brett Gardner, before every game, goes to the left fielder and the right fielder and says, listen,
please,
no collisions, please.
The great Roy Smalley in 1982. Indeed, the first to do those. Roy Smalley, former Baseball Tonight analyst.
I missed it. What did Roy Smalley do?
2 homers, 6 RBIs in a game as a Yankee shortstop.
Wow.
Tough play. Oh, good catch over there by Neil Walker. Second baseman got kind of comfortable going towards the seats. That's a catch a second baseman would make often. And now he's playing first base and he helps Dave Robertson out. Take us to break, Timmy. Take us to break.
We'll be back with the next inning right after this.
Good morning. Good morning.
Some moments are worth the journey. We'll help get the most out of every mile. Chase down your passion. Never halfway. Hankook Tire.
The real me
is an imminent threat to our future, our safety, our one-way ticket to
utter destruction. Legion premieres Tuesday, April 3rd on FX.
Okay.
Is that Marcy? Why does she look so great?
Oh, I just signed her up for the Fuel Rewards program, and she got instant gold status.
It's almost like she has a glow about her today.
No, it's the instant gold status. She's saving 5 cents a gallon on every fill-up.
Maybe it's a haircut?
I'm pretty sure it's the instant gold status. Here, check it out.
Oh, wow, I look great, don't I?
Yes, you do.
With gold status, you'll save 5 cents per gallon on every fill-up. And if you join now, you'll save an additional 25 cents per gallon on your second fill-up through May 27th.
Hi, Marcy!
Sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. You gave to me your all in all, and now I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny, one so true, I love you.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
We're back, everyone, and looking forward to seeing everyone Sunday night. Our baseball game features Cespedes, the Mets in D.C. to take on what a start to Bryce Harper's season and the Nationals. Coverage starts with Baseball Tonight Sunday Night Countdown at 7 p.m. Then it's Mets-Nats at 8, both streaming live on the ESPN app. One down to start the bottom of the 8th inning. And Drury hitless today. Here's Tyler Wade. I think to kind of cap off John Farrell's point, you know, with a pick your poison and you focus on Judge and Stanton, the idea that this team doesn't have Austin Hicks playing. We haven't seen Frazier yet. Those are potential 20 home run guys. Frazier's probably not going to play enough. Hicks can get you 20 home runs.
Exactly. They have 4 outfielders on the disabled list right now. That's the depth they'll have when they come back. Aaron Hicks is a good player. He had a really good year last year, and he's going to start hitting tomorrow. It's a good sign that they're going to start to get some people healthy. Great. We get to face 100 miles an hour in the mist and the rain and the cold. Tyler Wade's had 2 really good at bats. Line drive single and a ball that nearly a home run. This is what Aaron Boone told us all spring. This kid is impressive.
I think for the Rays too, while there are some good players here and they have Archer and Ramos, this idea of bullpen game time, especially twice a week. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, especially to me with the veteran players who are, who are trying to win.
Well, it's an acquired taste, certainly, Ravi, and we're going to see teams do more experimenting like this as we move forward in the sabermetric era. There's no way around that.
And is it further line of demarcation between, high salaried clubs and not, where you can afford the 3 starting pitchers or 4, and others will say, well, we're going to spend our money elsewhere, or we can't afford 4 really good starting pitchers.
This is obviously part of the issue when you have a $76 million payroll and a team in your division, the Red Sox, are nearly $240 million. It's inequitable, and you have to find a different way
to do business, no doubt.
And having a new stadium would really help. A new sense of revenue would really help, but they don't have that right now.
$46,776, the announced attendance here at Yankee Stadium. And many of them were watching the game from underneath the protection of the stands. See them there. The mist continues. Temperature never really got above 40 degrees. It's going to get colder tomorrow. They'll play again. It's supposed to be a little warmer and sunnier. One misses down, and behind is Pruitt, 3-0.
Nobody likes to play in the cold weather, especially this sport.
For a strike.
Bill Spires of the Brewers told me once, 1994 opening day, it was 28 degrees in Milwaukee, and the wind chill made it like 7 degrees, and the top of the first inning lasted 31 minutes. Cal Eldred was all over the place, and Bill Spires said, my glove was frozen at shortstop. It's the first and only time I've ever said, please don't hit it to me.
Your glove freeze. It's leather, isn't it?
It gets slick when it's out in the cold, and that cold for 31 minutes.
I would think my hand would just get numb. Like, I wouldn't know if my glove's frozen or not because I can't feel my hand.
I told you, Johnny Oates, the old catcher, used to come in and put his glove in his catcher's mitt in the microwave oven to warm it up between innings.
I love that idea.
Reheat.
Ball 4 from Pruitt. And we may get a pitching change here. And we will. Austin Pruitt has done all he can do. Kevin Cash comes out, makes the pitching change. We'll be back to Yankee Stadium with Sergio Romo coming in to pitch.
Introducing new Post-it Extreme Notes. They stick in tough conditions, so you can get it set and get just about any job done. Water resistant with Durahold paper and adhesive. New Post-it Extreme Notes. They're tailored for tough.
The moment you realize your carpet is older than you. At Lowe's, we have all the latest floor styles for any room at the prices you'll love.
Get a free whole home deluxe installation with purchase of Stainmaster carpet and pad.
There are over 18 million new cars on the road in this country. And at Firestone Complete Auto Care, our 4,000 ASE certified technicians are proud to help keep them running newer, longer. Because they know when your car's running right, so are you. Head in through April 8th and get $15 off a synthetic blend oil change. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
There are so many choices for identity thieves on the dark web, but you can protect yourself with Experian. Get a completely free dark web scan to see if your identity has already been compromised. Go to Experian.com/free.
Jane, this is Jim from OnStar. I've contacted help, and they're on their way.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm going to stay with you until help arrives.
Thank you. Dear, it just came out of nowhere.
I run this house. That's right, baby. I get everyone up every morning. At least I used to. But now my parents are already awake watching Greenie, Beetle, and Jalen's new show, Get Up. Come on.
So this was a deal yesterday when we made our way to Yankee Stadium. There was no chance to play baseball. 6 inches of snow were on the field. 5.5 actually fell outside, but boy, it piled up quick inside the stadium. And today, just some cold mist, but Nanuka, the north here, Tim, has been warm the entire time, partly for what you do see and partly for what you don't see. This heater, could you share the sugar a little bit?
I don't think it's working because my feet are cold.
It's at 90 degrees, the heater. What do you mean it's not working? You know what's not working? Your circulation.
It's a thyroid issue, I told you.
We've had a good time today here at the opener and got a chance to watch Didi Gregorius have himself quite a day. Is there a chance we see Didi again? We got one out. We got the leadoff hitter up. Didi's 3 away.
Again, Brett Gardner's had a really good game. He got a hit, put down a perfect bunt.
Love the
great throw from center field. And this team runs pretty well, especially against right-handed pitching when he's at the top of the order and the big boys follow.
That bunt was all part of that big inning, and this is going to be a tough play. Gardner dives in, safe! How about that in an 8-4 game? Great hustle from Brett Gardner as he beats Romo to the bag.
So we got a little right foot injury.
Romo has told the trainer to stay where he is, but they're going to run out and just check on him. Couldn't find the bag. See that extra step he took. Then he jammed his foot into the base. Double steps with that right foot. That's awkward.
And continuing a really good day by Brett Gardner, showing you how to play the game the right way.
Well, Judge is going to get another chance, and barring a double play, Stanton's going to get another chance. Many of the 46,000 still here at Yankee Stadium to watch the conclusion of this one. Familiar slider from the former Giant stalwart in their bullpen for years, Sergio Romo. May take Chapman out of the game as far as an option if the Yankees can tack on. Good pitch there to even it up 1-1. Jason Shreve warming next to Chapman. Big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Much like I am warming next to you.
Right, much like that. There's a picture that you have to get used to. Judge and Stanton to his left.
I'll say it again, Ravi. I've never seen two guys this big, this strong together on the same team.
Certainly not on a baseball field. And Romo is running the risk of walking in the 9th run of the game for the Yankees. And what a terrible spot as a pitcher to be in right now.
What?
Nowhere to put him.
What do you do here?
Behind
Seriously.
3-1.
He throws that slider every pitch. We'll see what he does here. He doesn't want to walk him, obviously, and he's got 6'6", 250 on deck.
Good pitch. Wow. He dotted the lower part of that K zone.
Again, Ravi, another difference in our pitchers today. They throw breaking balls on 3-1. It happens all the time. There are no more fastball counts.
Good look at the 3D K zone right there. He hit the bottom corner. Same pitch.
Good protective swing there by Judge. Didn't overswing. Just knew it was away. Just get a piece of this.
Look, if Aaron Judge wanted to improve his on-base percentage, if he wanted to get on base, he's beginning to show that this season might be a little different. He struck out his first time up, then he singled, walked, and singled again. He has scored 2 runs, and that's a good day from your number 2 hitter.
A very good day. Twice he's cut down his swing, put a ball in play. In a situation maybe 2 years ago when he first came up, he might not have.
Nope. All 4, and a run is walked in. Judge to first. He's reached base now 4 times today. And I'm sure Giancarlo Stanton is excited about the possibilities, having struck out all 4 times, to get a hit here. Yankee batters through 5 games this season, 3 multi-home run games, which is the quickest in franchise history. Didi's the guy to do it today. And Stanton up, who has struck out 4 times. Didi Gregorius, 2 homers, 6 runs batted in on deck. Good pitch, 0-2. Selfishly, I want to see Didi again. I can say that.
Of course.
Squeezing that bat tight. 0-2 to Giancarlo Stanton with the bases loaded, and he does not offer at that. So I gave you his name was Giancarlo Cruz Michael Stanton. His mom actually thought about naming him Fidel, and the dad said, "You're not naming him Fidel. We're not doing that." Chases another one, and Giancarlo Stanton strikes out for the 5th time today. And here comes Didi.
Now, again, Ravi, How long do you think Giancarlo Stanton has been thinking about his first game in front of the Yankee Stadium crowd? And then he doesn't just get a sombrero, he gets a golden sombrero and a few boos on opening day.
Nobody's booing Didi Gregorius. A double, a home run, a walk, and another home run. Both home runs, 3-run shots. He's got a chance to have a historic day. Ooh, swing and a miss at the first one off speed from Romo. Dirt tough block from Jesus Sucre. I'm not sure he knew exactly if he had caught it or not.
David Ortiz, Gary Sheffield, Rafael Palmeiro, 500 homer guys, never hit 3 in a game. And that's what Didi's looking to do right here.
Be a good day to have 2 3-run shots and a granny. Here are the home run swings from Didi. They came in the 3rd and then again in the 7th. And that pitch that he just swung at and fouled off was outside. You've made the point. These two are missing inside.
And set up away. They missed by that much to a good hitter. In that case, Didi's got a runner on 3rd, less than 2 out. He's just trying to get a ball in the air to get that run in. And he gets the perfect ball to get up in the air.
He's an artist and he's trying to create a masterpiece, and he fouls that one off. And he takes that artistry stuff real seriously. Painting, drawing.
He's good at that?
Oh, great at it. Yeah. Gonna have his own gallery. Very serious artist.
My mother used to hang my artwork on the inside of the refrigerator. That's how bad I was.
Boom, boom, boom. But the milk carton loved it. And to the bat, Didi Gregorius drops another one in. And he has 8 RBIs. You can't get him out, and even he acknowledges. Michael Jordan hands up. Is this really happening? 4 hits, 8 runs batted in, and the Yankees have an 11-4 lead.
Well, I got to think no Yankees shortstop's ever driven in 8 runs in a game.
Span gave it all he could, but today Didi Gregorius cannot be retired. Double, homer, 3-run shot, walk, 3-run shot, 2-run single. While everyone else around him struggles a little bit, he's made it look different. There was your outside pitch. You ever have a day like that?
Huh?
Just in your life. Did you ever have a day like that? Good pitch. Most RBI by a Yankee since.
At any position?
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. Sunday night booth. Not named Mendoza or Vescursion.
Thanks for the clue.
I was helping you.
Jeez.
A-Rod in 2005.
He drove in 9?
He drove in 10.
10.
NerdWallet.com knows that it can be hard to know. Sometimes options seem similar. And you don't want to wing it. But when it comes to credit cards, you can breathe easy. NerdWallet has all the info you need in one place to help you find the lowest rate, most cash back, or sweetest perks. Nothing beats knowing. Find your next card today at nerdwallet.com.
With so many meal kits to choose from, how do you know which one is right? Well, if you're looking for tons of familiar dishes, meals you'll love to cook, and the meal kit that's #1 in customer satisfaction, your choice is as easy as Home Chef. Get fresh ingredients and easy-to-follow recipes delivered weekly for delicious meals in about 30 minutes. Visit homechef.com for $30 off your first order.
Discover card.
Hey, I'm curious about your Social Security alerts.
Oh.
We'll alert you if we find your Social Security number on any one of thousands of risky sites.
So you'll be in the know.
Oh, being in the know is very good.
Oh, don't shake.
Sign up online for free. Discover Social Security alerts.
A golf club that only hits it straight. That some kind of magic wand? Not quite. Just the result of Dell EMC working with Callaway to gather data and design best-in-class clubs, transforming the player into a bona fide golfer. Oh! Maybe it is a magic wand. Magic can't make digital transformation happen, but we can. That's the power of Dell EMC, part of Dell Technologies.
He's been knighted, and tomorrow at 4 Eastern on ESPN2, Intentional Talk, Rose and Millar, 1 hour breakdown of the hottest topics in baseball. You can see you streaming live on the ESPN app. They're bound to talk about Sir Didi.
So we've confirmed he's the first Yankee shortstop ever to drive in 8 runs in a game.
A-Rod, who had 10, not playing shortstop. Most in franchise history with 2 3-run shots. So Chapman, no. Shreve, in. Ouch.
Ravi, this is why I love baseball so much. Is the Yankees have been playing for well over 100 years. They've had a million shortstops in that time.
Some great shortstops.
And nobody did what that guy just did tonight.
I think he's going to go down. I mean, if they keep him, he'll be the best offensive shortstop. And this is with Jeter. Could he be the best offensive shortstop they've ever had?
Well, Jeter got 3,500 hits, lifetime 300 hits.
So you can't compare that.
I love Didi.
Most homers ever in a season by a shortstop.
Right. He's not going to have the offensive career that Derek Jeter.
He's not going to have the years either.
It's just so interesting, as we said earlier, that when he came over from the Diamondbacks, there was a question whether he would hit. And look at the last 2 seasons and now the beginning of this year.
Yeah. Look, if I said, Tim, it's going to snow yesterday and the game's going to get rained out. It's going to rain all day today, but they're going to play it. And Stanton's going to go 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts. And the Yankees are going to put 11 runs on the board, and Judge isn't going to go deep or have an RBI. Do they win this game? Do you say that can't happen?
Well, again, in baseball, it's so great in baseball because the best players aren't always the best players every night. Sometimes the best player can be the worst player, and the worst player can be the best player. Whereas in basketball, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Steph Curry, they're always the best player on the court.
Kevin Durant.
And it never changes. The whole game revolves around the best player there, where here, Stanton, the reigning MVP, has a terrible night and they score 11 runs.
What happens when you put Dante DiVincenzo on the court with Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges? Who's the best player?
Well, the MVP of the tournament, the guy who scored 31 last night.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Off the bench.
You know what they call that? Dante's Inferno. 31 points. Philadelphia, city of champions.
There you go.
Eagles, Nova, Phillies. Been a bumpy road for the Phils early. A little bumpy. You're dealing with the Mets right now. Second inning of that game. 0-0, not far from here. Just a few Judge Stanton home run balls away. But beyond the innings that Archer and Blake Snell have to throw, you almost have to win those games too, or at least you feel like, well, we got to win the games that they start too, because the challenge of the bullpen games is going to be difficult.
To repeat, they have 2 bullpen games in Boston against that lineup
right, what an
at
advantage,
Fenway.
Right, what an advantage for the team, seemingly big advantage for that team versus facing Archer or Snell on their given days. Would you rather face bullpen guys or Chris Archer?
I don't want to see Chris Archer ever. I'd rather face the bullpen guys.